Okay, this is just a quick video on understanding the basics of the tools. When you start, I have to go outside. When you start, you basically just have the throwing knife, and it won't even let me select the torch. I don't know why. Okay, there's the torch. There we go. You just have these two. And if you hold the weapon wheel, which for PlayStation is R2, those are the ones that you'll see. The other four are unlocked once when you kill Al-Ghul is the first time you can unlock an additional tool. And then after that, it's in the skills menu here under the Trickster, extra cool tool capacity. And then there's 3 of them, allowing you to unlock the other 3 whenever you want. And when you unlock them, you have a choice between the 4. So you don't have to get smoke bombs or blow darts or anything like next.
Hello.
Welcome.
Your skills could sure
Be my guest.
So when you come in here, this will be grayed out, grayed out, grayed out, grayed out, but you can, it'll tell you what it is when you hover over it, and you can decide which one you want. Now, once you pick one, then each tier is going to cost steel and leather and components to unlock. Like, let's check out the noisemaker where I haven't unlocked any of them. So this is going to cost me components and steel and leather to unlock. You can get all of that from the loot boxes that are around town. So always be checking your Eagle Vision to see if you can find loot boxes. Always get your loot boxes. Contracts are a really good way to get components because components are the gear looking thing. And in the loot boxes, you only get like 3 or 4 at a time, usually. So if you want like 45 of them, you can do a contract. And that's a really good way to get to get components. So let's say we want to unlock Noisemaker Tier 1. Once this is unlocked, you have the option of choosing one of these 3 upgrades. Either extra capacity, or allowed fuse, or extended range. Now let's say you want to start with a loud fuse. That's cool. Let's like go do that. Okay, I want the loud fuse.
Is that it?
remarkable.
You can actually change your mind and go back in and
Peace,
change
friend.
that.
Nice to see.
If you can
So say, no, I've changed my mind and I want extra capacity instead. That's fine. It'll allow you to do that. And you can have one active on each level. So there's either extra capacity or increased duration or extended range kind of thing. So you can decide what's going to work for your own playstyle. Now, one thing I will say about the blow darts is I have had cloud impact work and I have had it not work. So keep an eye out on it. Don't just like use it and then turn your back on the situation because it might not work. It mostly works, but I have had situations where it doesn't. And then I also have had situations where not only did this not work, the deep slumber where they're not supposed to wake up, the person that was standing next to them that did not get affected turned around and woke the other person up. So just keep an eye on your situation. Don't necessarily just turn your back on doing the blow dart kind of thing. So then the other thing that you can do is in the skills, there's a skill called Engineer, which I still haven't even gotten yet because it's like way down at the end of the line. This allows you to have 2 Tier 1 selections. You still only get 1 on Tier 2 and 1 on Tier 3, but on Tier 1 you'll have 2. So in instances like, stand up.
Good to see you.
Well met.
In instances,
Perhaps your skill.
Take a look.
I could have extra capacity and extended range. I just don't have that skill yet. So that kind of thing. Okay, the other thing that you can do
Seen enough?
is... If I can get out.
My thanks.
Okay, so now any of these can be your primary. And you can see it over on the left that that's what we have. That's your primary. But if you use either throwing knife or blow dart as your primary, above it on the left you can see the triangle and the square and the X for quick use. So say you have knives selected, but you're in a situation and you need a smoke bomb like right away. There you go. You just hold L2 on PlayStation, and then there's a quick time button for each of the 3 that qualify as a quick time, because they can be thrown like right at your feet. Of course, I just threw a trap down. I picked up, and you can retrieve traps. If it doesn't go off, you can retrieve it. Okay, don't throw a knife at a civilian. So you can choose the blow dart, and you can see that you can also throw smoke bomb, as long as if you have like L2 pressed in, you can see the quick use for the other 3. So we have primary only, quick use, or primary quick use, or primary quick use, or primary. So just the very last thing to say, all of these, like, you can refill. It doesn't refill all of it. You have to go to a trader to refill all of it. You'll usually get one of something that you don't have 100% of. Other than that, the only things that'll be on this list will be the ones that you've unlocked. So if you see just knife and torch and you're like, where's my blow dart or where's my smoke bomb? That means you haven't unlocked it yet. And just a reminder, you can't unlock any of these until you've killed Al-Ghul and come back to the bureau and had the cutscene and all that stuff. And then you'll be introduced to the system itself. And you can choose one of these 4 to unlock. And then after that, just a reminder, I know I said it earlier, like a whole minute ago, the others can be unlocked in your own time through the skill windows.